Hello, YouTube. It's Keith, Kevin, Ken. Oh, no, I didn't forget about you. Oh, no. We're doing this every single day. Oh, no. We wouldn't miss a single day. It's Saturday, November 5th, 2016, and it's late. It is. I did some cleaning, some cooking, some sleeping, some lounging, and now I'm doing the pocket dump deconstruction because I'm going to step outside finally. It's been a busy 3 days at meetings in and out. I had a big conference in my hometown. It was great seeing everyone, but it gets tiring. It does. Throws me off my usual routine, but you know what? That's good too, right? Have you thinking about the same things in different ways. But we're back, and I'm filling my pockets full. They were full the past 3 days. They're going to be full the next 1,000 days. as long as I can carry my pockets full. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you're watching this on the same same night, I'm recording this at about 8:15 p.m. on the east coast of the United States. Hoping everyone is doing well. Let's talk about what I'm filling my pockets with today. By the way, I'm going to try one more time without setting all of the things. I'm looking right now at my Apple screen. What you see right there is my carry. I took a bunch of pictures of it. I'm going to post it. Actually, I just posted it. I'm going crazy again, these night ones. I just posted it 5 minutes ago before I turned on the camera and the microphone. I posted this to Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus. Still haven't made that move to the 7 Plus. The 7. Still haven't made that move to Apple 7. To 6 Plus. Turn my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video. And we're going to try this again without all of the restrictions I usually put on this app and see if it works. You can see right now, as I'm looking at it, the coin face and the watch face is a little blown out because of the lighting. But it'll get better. Hopefully this helps when I go closer on the knives for you guys. So we'll see. We're still trying to mess with how all this works. The watch on a Saturday is my tag watch. I usually wear my tag chronograph over the weekend. It's just so tough. It's just so great. I don't know. Hey, listen, things don't make the man. Things don't make the person. Things are just things. But some things, every now and then, make you feel good. Having that nice weight of something as substantial as a tag watch that you know is like a tank just makes me feel good, especially on a weekend when I'm running around doing other things instead of being in an office, being frustrated by people around me. Instead, going out and having fun. I've been having fun today, haven't gone out, so we are going out with my tag watch on my wrist. I always end the day with the smoke, unless I end the day with being knocked out by drinking too much at a convention. Today, the cigar is a special one. It's Partagas Series P number 2. I've always liked the Partagas cigars, not only the Cuban ones, but this is a wonderful Cuban one in the series. Again, Series P number 2, which is one of their finest to me. Yeah, I'm carrying one of my Finn Coach wallets. And, hey man, I've got to do single malt scotch. Have to. Macallan. Just because, at these conventions, the drinks flow, they're free, there's food, there's discussion, there's all kinds of things. And so it's great. But every now and then, just relaxing and having your own booze is good. I'm looking forward to seeing friends and getting back on track this weekend to move into, I'm not thinking about work, screw it. to move in what everybody moves into so we can buy the knives and we can stuff our pockets with stuff, right? I'm carrying the Word. I like that word with that funky pattern on it. The Word is just like, obviously, the Field Notes, just from a different company, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's from a different company that I found on Amazon. I just like it because of all the different colors and stuff. Now let's talk about the knives. You know, when you buy a lot of new knives, and I have, man, over the last 2 weeks, way too many knives. Some expensive customs. We got some of the releases I've been waiting for from Spyderco coming through in this epic Spyderco year. And I got my new Surge coin claw. You guys have seen the coin claw before, but that was my mid-tech that I had. That was all titanium. This one just came in that I got from Surge in this past 2 weeks in my big knife buying binge that I've been on. This one, again, mid-tech, but when Surge says mid-tech, he sends away the parts. I think it's either Iowa. I need to look that up. I believe it's Iowa. And they make the parts, and then, of course, he puts his touches on them, and I'm telling you, his touches are unbelievable. Look at me looking. S35 VN steel. It's right on the back of the blade, 1-inch blade. What makes this different is that the pivot and the backstop, this elaborate backstop, I mean, just to call it a backstop seems unfair, is brass. With all of his detail work right here. The other one was all titanium. This is a slip joint. It is a knife. A nice hawk blade, a hawk knife, hawk bill knife. I really love how he handles the textures of all of his knives. And he does great antiquing work. I haven't had a chance to get any of his antiquing knives. I see them every now and then, and they always catch me when I don't have a pocket full of money. But I really like this guy. Never met him, never talked to him. Emailed him a couple times when I said, hey, is this still available? He said, yes. And I sent him my money, my PayPal. But other than that, most of the people I tell you I really like, sometimes I see them on YouTube, but unlike some of the YouTubers who are friends and all of that, I'm just like you guys. I just like the knives, and if I have the money, I'm able to get them. But man, I love this coin claw. Again, coin claw from Serge Pachenko. 1-inch blade. It's a slip joint. The stop, so that it doesn't mess with you, is in brass. Wonderful pivot in brass. I'll tell you why I love it. I love it because when you wear it around your neck, no one sees it. I mean, they'll see it and they'll love it. Same when it's on your keychain. They'll see it and love it, but they don't even know it's a knife. They don't. You know, I got a great comment, and I respected the comment of someone who said he loved the videos, but he disagreed with what I was talking about with the magnitude, that he wasn't he didn't care about the design and that sort of stuff. And I so respect him. And I get it. And I really love that. I respect people who say that. He said it in such a great way. Just saying, hey, I disagree. I don't like it. And I like the guy. You guys need to know, and especially some of you who have been following me, I'm not a huge design guy. I know that's a huge thing in the knife collecting industry, especially when you're customizing. I know a great knife. I love a great knife. But I get it. I just love the knife and how it feels. If you want to know what I thought about the magnitude, I did post a video just a couple of days. I posted a number of first impression videos. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. And once we do, I'm going to give away 2 knives, one of them a sprint run, maybe both of them a sprint run. Haven't decided yet. And also we'll go through a 1515 Pelican case, 1550. I have to buy a new one. Yeah, first world knife problems. I just filled up my 4th case. So now I'm going to start on a new one. We are going through all of the Spyderco collection. They're coming, and they're going to be coming fast and furious, guys. So get ready for that. Someone asked me, too, that it wasn't about this one. It was one of... I'm not that good at responding, but I read them every single day, every morning, every night. A comment about the keychain knives. And his question was, how do I carry the keychain knives without all the knives getting destroyed, since I have a lot of wonderful keychain knives? So let me go through this as quick as I can. So I buy a lot of Chris Reeve knives. I have 61 Chris Reeve knives. Every time Chris Reeve sends you a knife, he's great. He sends you oils, a tool, a wonderful cloth. I have a bunch of these cloths that I wipe off my knife and the pad and everything. Micro cloths. And he also, and he sends you these wonderful leather sheaths. Look at all these. These are the bigger ones. These are the smaller ones. For the most part, folks, everything's different. For the most part, one of my big carries, the medium or the large one, is going to be in a Chris Reeve sheath, plain and simple, and a knife in my pocket. So I always carry, for the most part, sometimes it changes, but I actually carry 2 knives in one pocket, one clipped, one in a sheath. A lot of times the larger one is in the sheath, the smaller one is on my thing. I carry a very thin wallet, because all I have is 2 cards, pretty much. And then I have loose dollars. I'm an old guy. So that's in a back pocket. I actually always wear a dress shirt. There's a pocket up there for my cigar and stuff. And mostly a jacket. I'm an office guy, okay? Listen, everyone in the world is different. So you may work real hard with knives all the time. I don't. I'm an office guy, but I still love knives, and that's where we're the same. The keychain knife for me is not that much. Listen to this. Ready for an old guy thing? I carry a handkerchief in my left-hand side of my pocket. I do. And it's one of those white cotton ones. It helps me clean my glasses. It helps me when I'm sweating. It helps me a lot of things. And in that pocket, I also have my keys, which includes the keychain knife. My key is in my ignition when I'm driving to work. I have an office. I know this is going long, but I know people always have these questions. And he was so great in asking the question, so I hope he's watching this. But I know other people always have these questions. It's like, maybe he's lying. Trust me. There's no reason to lie to you guys. I don't make any money off this. Trust me. But listen, so anyway, but if you guys notice, a lot of time I talk about my keychain knife, I always say I love it when I throw it up on my desk. People always play with the keychain, or when I'm at a bar. I have a lot of favorite bars. I have my keys up on the bar. I do. So I actually can have my keys out in an office and they're safe or whatever. But all it's hitting, I have 3 keys and it has a handkerchief in the office. I really don't have that big of a problem. And most of the knives, I think he did it when I had one of my Copas, which is a limited edition. But most of the knives like this one, you won't see some of the dinks anyway because of what the structure is. I hope that was a long-winded thing. I always do long things on these night ones. I'm sorry, you guys. But I wanted to answer it because the young guy was so polite, and I get why he asked the question, because until someone tells you their situation, all you think about is everyone being exactly like you. But that's why. So anyway, sorry. Man, that took too long, didn't it? I try to shout out the people who do the comments as much as I can. The middle knife, that's me flipping this thing badly. Since I've been getting flippers, the Magnitude, and a lot of the other new flippers from Spyderco, I figured I'd carry the knife, the new flipper that started 2016, this epic 40th anniversary year. And this, my friends, is it. It's the Matra 1. The first part of January, as soon as the new year happened, Spyderco came out with 2 knives. Little did I know that throughout this year, they were going to have to release multiple knives in a week to actually get all their knives out there. They started with this, the Matra 1 and the Matra 2. The Matra, and those knives to me, two of my favorite flippers from Spyderco. This right here, I said it first. I didn't say it first, but I did say it before I heard other people say it. This literally is a Delica that is titanium and a wonderful flipper. So if you love a Spyderco Delica, you're going to love, listen to me, you're going to love the Spyderco Matra. It is exactly the flipping Delica. Then I heard Eric Glasser say the exact same thing when he did Blade Show 2016. So it is a Delica. It looks exactly like it, except it's full tie, you know, through construction, easy to clean, with that wonderful clip. The Delica doesn't have this wonderful clip, okay? They don't have that wonderful wire clip, deep carry clip. It has the Chris Reeve integral frame lock. It does flip like a dream. And Spyderco also includes on the lock bar, see that? Can you see it? A stainless steel insert. Because when titanium hits steel, titanium loses over time. And that's why you'll see some traveling with the lockup. This bar will travel over. This you can replace. First, it won't wear out because it's steel on steel. But if it does, there are screws there where you can replace that. The other thing they did, of course, just like the Delica, 3.2-inch blade, has that distinct Spyderco leaf blade. This time, though, they went CPM M4 steel. Little did we know that they would introduce a lot of knives, including the paramilitary with CPM M4. M4 is huge this year as steel. Hard, retains an edge. The only thing is it will rust on you. It will rust on you, so you have to take care of it. A lot of the Gail Bradley knives, the folders, have been CPM M4 as well. So this came out with the Matra 2. The Matra 2, the only difference is the profile of the blade is cut off. A lot thinner. It rides a little thinner in your pocket. But this is the Delica that I've dreamed of, the flipper Delica. It's called the Matra 1. This was the first flipper of 2016 from Spyderco, and boy, have they gone through flipping. I can't wait to get to the flipper section of Spyderco Palooza. I can't wait to do it. I've been holding back to do it. Actually, I'm holding back. I think we're only, is it only one? We're only one flipper away from what they've been announcing. So I'm hoping, I'm keeping it towards the end. The new knives I'm trying to keep towards the end, the 2016 40th anniversary knives in all these videos that we're doing. But that's the Matra. That's our medium knife. And then I did my Starbenzas earlier last week. And I told you that they also, Wilson Tactical also teamed up with Chris Reeve for the StarTac. Hey, you couldn't call the Umnumzun that had the Starburst from Wilson Tactical a Starbenza, right? It's not a Sabenza. So they called it a StarTac. And what it is the Umnumzun, baby. Umnumzun means work. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I blanked. It's the weekend. But anyway, big time Umnumzun. I'm loving it. Loving it. I think it means the boss. That's what it means in Zulu. The boss. And it is the boss. Whew, 3.8-inch blade, S35VN steel. The big change, just like with the StarBenza, is that collaboration with Wilson Tactical. Wilson Tactical selling guns and other tactical things like knives, etc. And they have the exclusive rights to work with Chris Reeve and to sell from their website the StarBenza knives. That's the Spyderco. Sheesh. Come on, Kevin. That's the Chris Reeve Sabenza 25, Chris Reeve large Sabenza 21, small Sabenza 21, and of course the Umnumzun. Those are the StarBenzas. This baby is a StarTac, and the big difference, really the only difference, is the Starburst on both the front and the back, including the lock, which is unique to the StarBenzas and StarTacs. You see the Wilson Tactical brand right there, and also all of the StarBenzas and the StarTac has a special bead that has Wilson Tactical and Chris Reeve on it. What a wonderful knife. Just a nice variation to the Umnumzun. Besides the plain Jane Umnumzun, I also have the Tanto blade from True North Knives and this StarTac. I really like the Umnumzun, and I love the StarTac, and I love carrying this baby. Of course, the medium knife, I wanted a smaller knife because I was going to carry my StarTac. And that Matra is just a beauty. Just a beauty. That's it. That's it. You can see it on my Instagram listen to me, at Keith Kevin Kid, just like this YouTube channel. Come join the feed. I post all day long. I post right before I go to bed. That's the last thing I do. It's the first thing, not the first thing I do in the morning, but one of the first things I do in the morning when I get my first cup of coffee is take a picture with that and a couple of knives that I share and a good cigar. So come join me at Keith Kevin Ken. Thumb this up. We really need your thumbs up. That keeps me going. You guys have been going great with the thumb ups. Gives me so much energy to do these daily pocket dump deconstructions. I love them. I love talking to you guys. I love sharing what's keeping my pockets full with each and every one of you. But you guys know, no matter what you do every day, there are some days where I go, maybe I'll skip this one. And then I see all of the comments and the thumbs up, and I can't do that. And then I'm happy I'm doing the pocket dump deconstruction. Every single day. We do it every single day with a whole lot of different knives. That, my friends, is on Instagram, but this ain't Instagram. This is the YouTube channel, and this is the knife that got away. I have been looking, since I bought a couple of customs the past 2 weeks, I've been getting a lot of emails about customs. I've been checking out customs. And of course, I've been seeing a lot of custom striders. Well, you know what? At some point, I'm going to do a video on my thoughts of my customs and just the whole custom knife thing. You guys know I literally have 300 to 400. I haven't counted. I know that. I don't know how that sounds to you, but I don't like spending that much time counting my collection. When I do, I start thinking about selling it. So that's why I always don't know the real number. But you know, I start going, why I have this many knives? I'm crazy. So I try not to get into that with any of my collections. I do want to talk about it because price is a big thing. And, you know, because I started with Chris Reeves and Spydercos and great Striders, all these mid-techs and Browse blades, I have to say, I bought 2 Bodegas and a Tom Mayo, and I loved it. I've been wanting some Enrique Pena knives. I'm still looking for 2 that I'm dying to have. And I got some slip joints from him that I just loved. It's going to stay forever. But I have to admit, I toss and turn and go, well, that could have been like, 12 new Chris Reeve knives. So, but I love my knives. We'll talk about them. I've seen a lot of great Striders. They do wonderful customs, but man, I love these mid-techs. And I really like this. This is the SNG. When you're talking about Striders, SNG are the smaller ones. This is an SNG. If you're new to Striders, and you'll see that CC, I didn't know what it meant. That means, listen to me, you guys. Well, anyway, it's easy to conceal. Okay. And because it has a smooth G10 handle. It's really wonderful. I love how it feels in the hand, and especially when you talk about the smooth G10. At the end, it's titanium with that wonderful frame lock. S30V steel. The tiger stripes on the blade. That choyo I love. And I love the jimping. It's concealed carry, guys. I blanked. I'm an old guy. I've been resting too much. I think when I do them in the mornings right before work, my mind is getting ready to joust in the workplace, ready for the rat race. Now, on the weekends when I'm ad-libbing, I get these senior blocks. What a wonderful knife. I'll tell you, I really love it. 3.5-inch blade. This has the tiger stripes. S30V steel. Just a wonderful knife that the CC, the concealed carry, just slides into the pocket. It's a real nice knife. That's the knife that got away. And as you guys know, it's Saturday. Man, it's already 27 minutes. Sorry I went so long. Yeah, big knife day. Had to pick up some packages. I wanted to bring down my Microtech Halo 5. Remember, a lot of times when I talk about my Microtechs and I talk about it being double action, out the front double actions, and I say, yeah, what that means is you press the button or you flip the switch and it comes out the front, and then you push it down. Remember, sometimes I do that wimpy mood because it's stiff with the two hands, and you guys go, look at him. He looks like a female tennis player doing a backhand. But anyone that owns a Microtech understands that move. But this baby, I love. It shoots out, but it is not double action. Single action. Press the button, cock it back to reload the blade, and then listen. Yeah, baby. Oh, Tanto blade. This one has a combo blade. This is the only automatic Microtech automatic that's not LMAX steel. Actually, there's one other. So this is one of two that isn't. This one is N690 steel. What a beast of a knife. Aluminum handles, and listen, I love it. For me, I call it the shotgun of the automatics, right? What a wonderful knife. It feels good. Hey, the guys love the automatics. They love this knife. When you say, I'm bringing down big knives, and you bring down the Halo, baby, you've lived up to the sale. And they just cut boxes. I love seeing it used. I love talking to them about knives. That's the big knife for this Saturday. You guys, I've taken so much of your time. Thank you for all of your attention. Sorry it's so late, but I told you on the weekends that happens. You guys have a perfect day. Keep your pockets full. Hey. Find some time for yourself. And man, it's so important. I know everyone's striving to succeed and doing all that, but just do that, all right? Goodbye.